Greetings to all and welcome back to Magnetic Desire, my channel. I am Jessica and today we'll discuss most men have attraction completely backwards. They think women chase money, looks, status, or a fancy car. But the truth is something very different. Some of the most average-looking guys are the ones women chase the hardest. Meanwhile, other men who are good-looking, successful, and kind struggle to get attention. So what's really going on? Here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear. Women don't chase the men who try the hardest. They chase the men who don't chase at all. Not because those men are playing games, but because they understand something most guys completely miss. Attraction is driven more by energy and behavior than by effort. In this video, I'm going to break down several behaviors that naturally make women pursue you instead of the other way around. Some of these ideas might sound counterintuitive, some might challenge everything you've been told about dating, but once you understand them, your entire approach to attraction changes. Let's start with the first one, because this is where most men accidentally ruin their chances. Most men believe attraction is earned through effort, so they try harder. They text first, they double text, they compliment constantly, they analyze every message and overthink every interaction. But here's the problem. Trying too hard sends a signal, and that signal is neediness. Nothing kills attraction faster than neediness. Women are rarely attracted to someone who feels desperate for approval. They're drawn to men who seem comfortable in their own world, men who have their own life, their own interests, their own priorities. Think about this for a moment. Imagine you meet a woman and you exchange numbers. Most guys will start texting constantly after that. They check in every day, they ask what she's doing, they try to keep the conversation alive at all costs. But the confident guy does something different. He sends a short message confirming plans and then goes back to living his life. Sounds good. See you Friday. That's it. No long explanations, no nervous over-communication. And ironically, that calm confidence is exactly what makes her more curious about him. When you stop trying so hard, a few interesting things happen. Your value increases in her eyes. You create a sense of space and tension, and you give her room to actually think about you. That space is where attraction grows. Another mistake many men make is being available all the time. They think immediate replies and constant availability make them look caring, but often it just makes them predictable. And predictable rarely creates excitement. Women are naturally drawn to people who have full lives, people with goals, commitments, and things happening outside the relationship. This doesn't mean ignoring someone or acting cold. That approach usually backfires. The real key is balance. For example, if she asks to hang out tonight instead of instantly dropping everything, you might say something like, "I'd love to, but I already have plans tonight. How about tomorrow evening?" You're still interested, you're still respectful, but your life clearly doesn't revolve around her. That small difference sends a powerful message. Your time matters, and when your time matters, people respect it more. Another thing many men underestimate is confidence. Looks matter to some extent, but confidence often matters more. You've probably seen this before, a guy who isn't particularly handsome, yet he still attracts attention. Why? Because of how he carries himself. Confidence shows up in small details, how you walk into a room, how comfortable you are in conversation, how relaxed your body language is, how steady your eye contact feels. Women are extremely good at reading energy. If your energy says, "I hope she likes me," it creates pressure. But if your energy says, "I'm comfortable being myself," it creates ease. And that ease is attractive. Confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about feeling secure in who you are. Another powerful but overlooked trait is silence. Many men feel the need to fill every quiet moment. They talk constantly. They explain everything. They respond to every message instantly, but silence can actually create curiosity. When you're comfortable with pauses in conversation, it shows confidence. When you don't reveal everything immediately, people become more curious about you. Mystery often creates intrigue, and intrigue is a strong driver of attraction. Another principle many people overlook is emotional investment. If someone receives attention and effort without giving anything back, they rarely feel strongly connected. But when both people invest effort, the bond grows stronger. Healthy attraction usually involves a balance where both people contribute, both people show interest, both people make effort. Another mistake many men make is oversharing too quickly. They reveal their entire life story in the first few conversations. Their past struggles, their insecurities, their deepest emotions. Being honest is important, but timing matters. When someone discovers new things about you gradually, it keeps interactions interesting. People tend to feel more curious about someone when there's still something to learn. Finally, one of the most important ideas is this. Your life should never revolve around someone you just met. Many men pause their goals, hobbies, and routines when they start liking someone, but that often creates the wrong dynamic. Attraction grows strongest when both people already have fulfilling lives, goals, passions, friendships, purpose. When you build a life that feels meaningful and exciting to you, other people naturally become curious about it. Instead of trying to fit into someone else's world, you invite them into yours, and that difference is powerful. Here's the bigger truth behind everything we talked about. Attraction isn't just about what you say or what you do. It's about how you live. When you focus on building confidence, independence, and purpose in your own life, your energy changes. You become calmer, more grounded, more interesting to be around. And when that happens, something surprising often occurs. Instead of chasing attention, you start attracting it, not because you forced it, but because your presence naturally draws people in. When you stop chasing approval, start living fully, and respect your own time and energy, attraction becomes much more natural. And sometimes, without even trying, you'll notice something unexpected. You're no longer the one chasing. Someone else is moving toward you.